Do you run or do you fight back? The fight or flight response. Where are we at? Where are we at in that emotion right now? Are we fighting or are we flighting? Ask yourself the question. Where do you fit into that? Because wherever you find yourself is where you're going to find your future. Mark Twain said, basically, I have a quote here. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. Ponder on that quote. Another way of saying is, as I had a horrible life, most of which never happened. Think about that. What's that tell you? Where do you find yourself in that thought? Because I can sense, I see more than ever. The fight or flight response is very heavy on everybody. Most people are flighting, running, wearing a mask, obsessively washing their hands to the point where your hands become dry and scaly. People afraid to go places, afraid to go to the gym, afraid to go visit other family members. Where are you at? Ask yourself that question. Because the long-term effect of your fear are not good. They have an effect on your... Let me read this here. Put this right here. The long-term effect of fear, it affects your memory. Isn't it nice to have a good memory if you still have one? Do you want to see that slowly get worse? It affects certain parts of your brain, such as I can't pronounce the word, hippocampus. This can make it even more difficult to regulate fear. It can leave a person anxious most of the time. To someone in chronic fear, the world looks scary and their memories confirm that. Chronic fear. Do you want that to be your future? Do you want that to be the way your life plays out? Some of the other effects of fear are very in-depth. It affects your adrenal system because of the adrenal glands are running in fight or flight mode. Causes adrenal exhaustion. You become tired. You have more aches and pains in your body because you chose to listen to a fear. It is proven, I've heard it said before, 98% of what we fear never happens. And the 2% that does, if you're a believer, you got God. And if you have any education or knowledge, you have your supplements and you have your nutrition, you have other ways to help yourself. If you get sick, let me ask you something. Have you ever been sick before? What did you do? God gave us this amazing immune system. This amazing, beautiful, wonderful immune system that fights off viruses, flus, colds, sicknesses of all kinds. But do you know that fear weakens your immune system? People that live under fear get sick easier. You can hide in your basement all day long, and eventually, because you live under such fear, that when you do finally go out and you pick up a sickness, your immune system may not be able to fight it as easy as it was if you weren't living in fear. So what's the better option here? What is the better choice? To keep living in fear and weaken your immune system? Or to not live in fear and strengthen your immune system so when you do get sick again, because folks, facts are facts, we're all going to get sick again. Yep, we're all going to get a flu again, a cold virus. It's impossible. You want to ask me how I view it? I believe it's a natural part of life. I believe our body produces sometimes its own virus within itself as a natural cycle of our body cleaning house. You ever had a flu, and after you get over it, you ever notice how cleansed you feel? The energy you come back with? Do you ever think that maybe that's just God's natural part of life? But live in fear. Because of what the media told you. Because of a story you heard. Folks, every decision you make has a fear. If you get in your car and you drive to the mall, there's a chance you could get killed in a car accident. There's a risk. There's a fear. But do you let it control you? You go to the mall. You want to go get your hair done? You got to get in your car. There's a risk. Every day people get killed driving. Every single day. I mean, their life is taken like that. But we still live our lives. Fear is a terrible, terrible thing. To know that it affects your mind, to know that it affects your immune system, to know that it causes other issues as insulin resistance. Makes you more vulnerable to becoming diabetic. But if you get into the gym and you begin to weight train, your body gets stronger. Your blood pressure comes back down. Your immune system actually gets stronger. That you can fight it off easier. Your mental stress is better. Are you going to live in fear? Are you going to go ahead and everybody, you going to get yourself a home gym? That's temporary. I've done it before. I took my garage during this time to just be prepared to see, because I wanted to make sure I was doing whatever I could to help accommodate those who were living in tremendous fear. I've worked out in it for 2 weeks, and I hate it. I want to go to the gym. I'll be back in the gym next week. I can't do that. I can't do my garage anymore. There's nothing like a gym. You can tell yourself all you want. You can work out in your basement or your garage on your little workout equipment. Home is an atmosphere. And the atmosphere of home is where you sleep. It's where you eat. It's where you do your laundry. It's where you cook. It's where you clean, do your dishes. It's been in your mindset for your whole life. Your mind doesn't correlate gym and home. It does not mix together. I've had the worst workouts during these 2 weeks that I've tried to work out in my own home gym in the garage right now, that I set up again to accommodate people that might be in tremendous fear. So the gym is a safe place. The gym is a place that nothing, again, let me tell you something. Everything has risk in life. You can go to the coffee shop tomorrow. You can walk down to the coffee shop here in town in Lewisburg. And you know what? You can sit on a chair, pick up a virus. You can get sick. You can get sick at the ice cream place. You can get sick at the pizza place. You can get sick at the grocery store, the dollar store. Folks, it's inevitable. It is a part of life. But fear is a choice that you make. And if you choose to live in it, it's only going to destroy you. It's going to destroy your health, your mental health. It causes immune system dysfunction, endocrine system dysfunction, autoimmune nervous system alterations, sleep-wake cycle disruptions, eating disorders. The list goes on. It causes disassociation from yourself. You start losing sight of who you are. You start forgetting who you are. You get lost in your fear. It causes phobic anxiety, mood swings, obsessive compulsive thoughts, afraid to leave your home because of paranoia. At the end of the day, fear will kill you. It will shorten your life faster than a virus ever will. Stop living in fear. Because, again, it is impossible. We have to live. Going to the gym is an outlet place for you. It's a place for you to continue to maintain your health. I will say this, now that I've gotten back into personal training the last couple of weeks, some of the people that I've worked with, I see they're in physical pain. Why? Because they've been battling the fear. They've been stuck at home. They're holding it within their bodies. It's taking a toll. And if thank God the ones that are getting in are starting to fight back and choosing, you know what, I'm not living in fear. And the rest of you, you better make a choice, folks. Because fear takes parts of your life little by little by little. You can put yourself a home gym. You can work from home. That's it. I'm not going to the office anymore. You can get to a point you never even walk out of your house. And fear will destroy you. If it's based upon fear, there's two different decisions here, right? If fear is what's motivating you right now, which it's motivating everybody, that's going to destroy you. It will have an impact on you. It will be long term. Right now it's summer. This is the warmest time of the year, people. Get off your couch, get out of your fear, and go take care of yourself. I encourage you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to encourage you. Because fear, at some point down the road, you will begin to reap other issues and health problems within your body and your mind because of the fear. One of the most important decisions you can make for yourself is to be proactive with your health. And a big part of being proactive is these little small towns. Folks, you got a gym right there in your town that has small crowds that you can get in there and work out, get a weightlifting routine, exercise in, If you're working with me, you can get your stretches in to get your joints lined back up, to free up the stress, get your kinetic energy flowing better, to free up your pain, along with your weightlifting, and you can relieve so much stress off your life. Or you can live in fear, and you can have all these issues that we just talked about. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time to quit listening to what the media has been telling you, and how convoluted that's been, and how many lies that we've all anybody does any research or studying on this? There's a lot of lies going on, a lot of embellishing of the numbers, a lot of political agenda. Hope you can see that, guys. Stop living in fear before it's too late. I'm telling you. A year from now, you let fear continue to control your life. You have your home gym. After a while, you can't get motivated to use it anymore. You cut your workouts in half because it's your home gym. I've been there. And before you know it, you're right back into the rut. Your health starts going down, starts declining slowly as fear takes over your life. Then you're going to have a real health issue. Then you're going to have a real problem in your own personal pandemic going on in your own life, in your own mind, in your own body. Stop doing it, guys. A lot of people believe and agree with what I'm saying, because there's a lot of people that I talk to that aren't back in the gym. They're not living in fear. They understand that they got to take care of their health, to take care of their mind, so their body can fight back and continue to be strong. They've chosen not to live in fear. I think it's time you do the same. That's my word.